The Holy Gospel according to John.
Glory to you, O Lord.
On the third day, there was a wedding in Cana of Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there. Jesus and his disciples had also been invited to the wedding. When the wine gave out, the mother said to Jesus, "They have no wine." And Jesus said to her, "Woman, what concern is that to me? My hour has not yet come." His mother said to the servants, "Do whatever he tells you." Now standing there were 6 stone jars for the Jewish rites of purification, each holding 20 or 30 gallons. And Jesus said to them, "Fill the jars with water." And they filled them up to the brim. Jesus said to them, "Now draw some out, and take it to the chief steward." So they took it. When the steward tasted the water that had become wine, and did not know where it came from, though the servants who had drawn the water knew, the steward called the bridegroom and said to him, "Everyone serves the good wine first, and then the inferior wine after the guests have become drunk. But you have kept the good wine until now." Jesus did this, the first of his signs, in Cana of Galilee, and revealed his glory, and his disciples believed in him. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, O Christ.
Please be seated. You just stand wherever you want.
The ground here is slushy. Some of the snow has melted with a January thaw, but it's not pretty. It's muddy and slushy. Everything is muddy and slushy. Tracks in everywhere, leaving watery and dirty patches on the floor and rugs. Yuck. Where's the pristine whiteness of my beautiful winter scenery? Why is everything so muddy and slushy? And as I looked in disgust at the mud and slush, I thought about the mud and slush that I've allowed in my life. I've opened rooms in my spirit for sadness, frustration, pettiness, prejudice, bitterness, envy, and greed. I put up, "Come on in and join the party" signs. They came in, but it wasn't a party, unless you call it a pity party. Me feeling sorry for myself, dancing or slogging around in my own mud and slush. I'm not sure how it happened or when it happened. Was it in reference to Jesus at the wedding in Cana, when he surprised the guests by his gracious transformational gift of turning water into wine, turning what could have been a disaster into a splendid party indeed? Jesus gave my party, my pity party, a transformational gift also. Jesus' presence turned my whining spirit into dancing and thankfulness. I've spent way too much time in my pity rooms. I need to go outside of my fears, outside of my self-pity, and into the light of joy, into the joy of Jesus' presence here on earth. Well, here I am, and it's good. Oh, so very good.
Do this, do that, do everything. Keep working. Working, working, working. That's all I do. And if I do anything for myself, then you tell me I'm selfish. I'm so tired. I'm tired of working. I get no pleasure. I no longer care for myself or for what I'm doing. I go about my job as a robot because I don't care anymore. Where did my joy go? I love to take care of people. I love to go visit my elderly friends and visit with them and share a cup of tea with them. They make me feel good, and I hope I make them feel good too. The children at church, oh, they are so great, and I just love being around them. They lift my spirits. But not today. Not today when all I do is work and work, and I find nothing to feed my soul. What am I to do? I'm so lost. Lord, I don't know how to ask for help anymore. I'm too embarrassed to ask my pastor. Well, he'll just tell me, just go out there and be your best, and it'll be all right. Well, it's not all right, Pastor, and I've tried being my best. And all I do is fake it, and I'm tired of faking it. I want the joy. I want true joy in my life, so that when I am visiting with my friends and my neighbors, and when I'm with my family, we're happy and we like being together. I'm tired of feeling awful, of feeling like I just can't do anything worth anything for God, for me, for my family, for my friends. Nothing. Where do I find the joy? I got on Facebook and I said on my page, where is the joy in life? Because I no longer can find it. And somebody put on my page this. Jesus said, "Come to me, all you who are feeling burdened. Let me take your burdens and carry them. I will give you release and relief from them. Rest in my love, and I will strengthen and sustain you." Lord, lift me gently. Open my spirit again to your joy. Breathe into me the breath of new hope and joy that only you can give. Brothers and sisters, I ask you to look around. God's joy is poured out for us, so that we might be a blessing to others, even when we think we are not even a blessing to ourselves. God will always walk with us and work with us, relieving our burdens and giving us strength. He brings us joy. The joy we need to leave this space and go out into the world and proclaim Jesus is Lord. And that when we are truly in the presence of God and we truly feel His joy, then we can let go of ourselves being the entire universe in which we live. And we can put God in that universe and make Him our center stage, where He performs miracles for even a wedding where there's no wine. He can perform miracles where there is thoughts of death and yet they live. Jesus pours out His joy every day for us. And sometimes we're not looking for those tiny times of joy, but we are expecting a miracle, like turning water into wine. Well, friends, that miracle probably isn't going to come to pass anytime soon again. But there certainly are miracles of God's joy all around us. The miracle that the storm passed over us with minimal effect, that is a miracle. It is a miracle every time one of our brothers and sisters who hasn't shown their face here in a while are among us. And it's a miracle not as in, they showed up and the roof didn't fall in. It's a miracle because something in their heart was opened and they said, I think I need to be there today. I'm sure you all remember Carvel. Before I came, I understand he wasn't in worship much, if at all, until his beautiful bride died. And in her dying breaths, she said to him, you go to church. And Carvel was in that pew every Sunday until the day he died. My friends, that's a miracle. Those are the miracles that are around us every day that we just kind of gloss over because it's not the big miracle in the sky. It's a tiny miracle that's a huge miracle. When I came in and I said, I have the joy, joy, joy down in my heart, and you all knew what to respond, was beautiful. And I think we need to sing it. And we'll just sing the joy, joy, joy down in my heart. We won't do all the other ones. Are you ready? I have the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. I have the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay.